like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that on the out. She in the county reading songs. Yeah, risk taker. Beat that Glock with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
K Sports checks. In with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. You look at Indiana.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of. 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Well, a season series can be a barometer for a team's development because for the most part, you're going up against the same group, the same system. So the only variable is your performance from game to game.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's George after the basket by Washington. 6 to shoot. Tatum, that's for 2. Poke loose.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
A nice shot by Black.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Outside Tatum. To the paint. From 7. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his second basket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Outside Tatum. Back to Gobert. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Tatum on the wing. Baseline J on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Now, here is George. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Inside. From deep. Up again. Over in the corner, Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Wizards with the lead. McCollum right side. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
That one goes in.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And there's no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Wizards leading by 4. Out to the right wing. There's a good screen. Caruso. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Pass to Richards. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Alexander Sarr getting it done for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Outside, Edwards. Henderson outside. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. That's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his second bucket.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Count that bucket. Richards got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Riza in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Riza ready to go once he got it.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucs stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
A pure score. McCollum can hurt you from just about anywhere on the floor, drawing contact down low there.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Nesmith. And Indiana, another three.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Here's Saar. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Saar.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Saar. Knocked away to the left side wing. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And Washington again with the bucket. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Caruso. Tatum a screen. Indiana needs to get a shot on. Gobert. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Carrington. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Tatum. It's deflected. And that concludes the first half. Wizards out front. They're up by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Carrington. Bangs home the trifecta. Carrington's got the first basket of the second half here for the Wizards. Pass to Tatum. Over George. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Carrington. His three-pointers off the mark. Now Reza Shea. Outside Tatum. Over George. Tatum no good.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pacers trailed by 11. Looking to get it going. Tatum gets it inside.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Pass to George. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's George. That's tipped.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Left side, George. The three from Tatum. And Bamba pulls it down.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Houston. Still yet to score. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, he just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
George. On the wing, Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Here's Tatum. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
.135 left in the third quarter. And again, Washington no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And it's Risa Shea missing. Wizards leading by 13. Outside, George. Back to Carrington. Pass to Black. George sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Black.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Tatum. And Tatum driving. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat you.
Carrington, that's good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the middle. Excellent D there from George.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A nice shot by Black.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Gobert. The layup missed. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Black's got 9 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Filipowski with it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Back to Richards. Over Edwards. Misses the baby hook.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Caruso, bounce pass. Fires top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pacers trailed by 16. Pass to Filipowski. Stolen by McCollum. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Pacers substitution. Rudy Gobert. Jason Tatum.
For three, Kispert. And another miss by Washington. Now, here's McConnell. Gobert, the screen. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's Tatum completing the break.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
McCollum. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Tatum. Now Gobert. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
McCollum misses the three.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Gobert, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He nails the jump shot.
Aaron Neesmith.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
It's stolen by Edwards. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Let's lose a three. And it misses. Washington leading now by 11. Edwards with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Indiana substitution.
Sarr missed on the three. Now the Pacers with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's good.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Indiana. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. The Pacers making a change here.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Tatum fires, and he misses the J.
Looks like he might have been guiding that one a little bit.
Pulls it from 20. That one misses. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Wizards with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
This is not a vice,